At this hour, a developing story. Israeli victims of a truck-ramming terror attack have been rushed to hospital. Dozens were wounded and 6 victims are in serious condition from the attack at the Galilot junction. The attacker was arrested. Iran is threatening to retaliate for the waves of Israeli airstrikes carried out against some 20 military sites in the Islamic Republic early morning yesterday. Military analysts describe the Israeli attacks on air defense as highly successful, leaving Iran more vulnerable to future airstrikes. The Air Force reportedly also crippled Iran's ability to produce long-range ballistic missiles. Israeli fighters reportedly took out or weakened sophisticated S-300 air defense batteries in Iran, leaving its gas and nuclear facilities more open to attack. Some of Iran's most advanced anti-aircraft systems were destroyed, and replacing them, if Russia is even willing or able to do so, will take time. The IDF released videos showing F-15 and F-16 fighter jets heading out to carry the strikes in Iran. The Israeli retaliation against Iran took the form of 3 waves of airstrikes that began overnight Friday and ended Saturday morning, after receiving approval from the Security Cabinet. Explosions and fires were seen in Tehran throughout the night. Fighter jets, including cutting-edge F-35s, Adir stealth fighters, and refueling planes were used in the operation carried out in response to Iran's attack on Israel on October 1st, when it fired 200 ballistic missiles at the Jewish state. The IDF dubbed the operation Days of Repentance, and all aircraft returned safely to base. Even while busy in Iran, the Air Force managed to strike more than 200 Hezbollah targets in South Lebanon during the holiday. They hit anti-tank missile sites, command control centers, and weapons storage facilities. IDF jets hit Beirut sites belonging to Hezbollah's Intel division and air defense units. The Hezbollah assets were located inside or below buildings in the heart of civilian population, used as human shield. Before the strikes, the IDF issued evacuation warnings to civilians in the area. On the ground, IDF troops remain engaged in dismantling terrorist sites and neutralizing active threats. IDF engineers destroyed a strategic 2-kilometer-long tunnel and operations complex. The long-stalled hostage for ceasefire talks are renewing in Doha. Mossad head David Barnea met the new Egyptian spy chief Hassan Rashad in Cairo ahead of the Doha hostage talks. The meeting was described as productive, with mediators optimistic that with former Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar dead, it may be easier to advance a deal. U.S. and Qatari mediators and Israeli negotiators are gathering today in Doha to prepare for new talks on a possible deal that would see the release of the 101 Israeli hostages still held by Hamas in Gaza and an end to the fighting that has reduced much of Gaza to rubble.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.